Hello, my beautiful Gemini. This is V with Pharaohs Tarot, and I'm here with your weekly elemental air game reading. Thank y'all so much for being here. I truly appreciate y'all. I said it once before, but I'm going to say it again. We have reached 300 subscribers. We are over that number now, so shout out to y'all for just really joining our community, engaging, really supporting the channel. I really appreciate it, all right? So let's tap into your reading. Before we do, we will never reach out to you for personal readings or donations. If you would like to book a personal reading or give a donation, all the information is in the description box below. Make the most of our 30% off summer sale. It's 30% off all of our tarot readings. Visit our website, www.PharaohsTarot.com. It's in the description box below. And you can head straight to checkout after selecting your reading because the coupon is already applied. Okay, Gemini. Got the Mercury gang in here. Okay, so you got the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the World card. Okay, so there was like an energy that was always coming in rather swiftly to offer you something. All right, and so I feel like maybe it was a lot of in and out, but with this Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, you were really holding on to this connection. You could be like tied in with the fire sign, but there was an ending to it because it wasn't a grounded situation. It was very one-sided. Something about this energy, either you were overgiving, with the Queen of Cups, you were very emotionally stable, but that's why this person was holding on to you, okay? This was a gift of a lesson. Unfortunately, I know you don't want to hear that, but it was a lesson. But with the Seven of Cups, with the Five of Cups, yeah, eventually you grew tired of the illusions, of the fantasy of it. You started looking at the reality of what this situation really was. You realized that you were really you could have been the breadwinner in this situation, and you were the emotionally stable one. It's like what this other person really had, but dreams, ideas, and things that never really manifested. And you were constantly sort of left in the thinking about the better days. It's almost like that energy of like when you first get with the situation. It could be work, or when you first start a job, or when you first began to date someone. Ooh, I got these new incense. They smell so good, but they are like really strong. When you first start any situation, basically it's like one moment. Sorry, I just realized I didn't have the camera adjusted properly. But it's like this energy of when you first start something, how it's like the honeymoon phase. And it was like, that literally was a phase, like whatever it was didn't carry on throughout the relationship. And so, yeah, you just got tired of watering something that wouldn't grow. Just quite frankly, you may have been like running out of your own funds, your own saving supply, trying to keep this connection alive. They may not have been paying you a lot at work, but you're still giving 110% effort. It just wasn't worth it, okay? And so you had to learn about your own value, okay? And you had to allow that to guide you, as well as thoughts of manipulation. Maybe you were gaslit, or maybe you were being deceptive to yourself and not really acknowledging the truth of something. But this is your a badass being full of love, life, and possibilities. It's a very encouraging card. And so you use that energy, that loving yourself, to move you in a direction of first mentally pulling away from the situation. You know, you couldn't like physically leave with this Two of Wands until you mentally got to the root of the issue, got to the root of whatever this was. It could have been a childhood wound. It could have been something that you picked up, a behavior pattern that ties you to these type of people. Okay, but with this Page of Wands, yeah, there was some sort of Five of Swords energy there. Like maybe you saw how you participated in it. Okay, this is Five of Swords is a two-player plus game. Okay, it's like, okay, I know this isn't working, but at least I'm gonna get what I can get out of it. And so you do make that compromise. Okay, you may get a little something, but it's never enough. And so with the Moon card and the everything is fine, there is an energy of this is the pseudo Ten of Swords, so it's not the real Ten of Swords in this deck. This is you feeling betrayed, you feeling hurt, but it's not really that. It's something subconsciously that's tying you to this, something that's hidden, okay? Something that needs to be revealed, maybe like dealing with your root chakra, because it's over the primal, the wolf here, okay? So You know, it could have been a family issue. You know, wolves travel in pack, and you may have felt like the lone wolf, the black sheep. And so you may have been like mistreated, not really given a lot of attention to growing up. You know, you have a beautiful mind and you're a great conversationalist. Maybe you weren't engaged as much as you needed to be as a child. And so this person or this situation sort of fed that need to be seen, to be heard, but it wasn't all the way what you wanted it to be. But you got the Three of Pentacles. And so you're going to move into a partnership from this. Maybe it was a partnership that you weren't that you left behind in the past or something like that. Maybe it was something that moved a little too quickly for you and you weren't really ready for it. Something like that for some of y'all. But you got the Seven of Swords with the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you're being more strategic on how you move. Okay, you're being more strategic on taking baby steps with this Page of Pentacles. You're investing a little at a time to see whatever a situation is before you give your whole self to something. With the Queen of Swords and the Fool, yeah, you're making a decision to leave the past behind and to move forward. Like whatever it is you lost, you know you'll get it back. You're not going to hold on to a situation just off the strength of an ego, wanting to be right, wanting to, you know, get the last word, wanting to validate yourself. It's like, absolutely not. I'm going to go ahead and take this this lesson, and I'm going to move on with my life. Queen of Swords does not play games when they speak, male or female. This is your feminine energy. You are sitting in your power, highly intelligent. You are very protected too. You're protecting yourself. You're not being it's not a masculine energy like going after someone, but if somebody comes to you with something, you have discerning, authentic, truthful words. This isn't nasty or backbiting words. And so when you speak, you have power because you speak from a place of authenticity and love. And love is also correction. I was like, okay, yeah, Fool with the Ace of Wands. Yeah, you're going to take this new starting there. Is someone loyal on the other side of this journey for you, or a situation that is loyal on the other side of this journey? Very stable, could be an earth sign. But they're just really highlighting brown. So maybe that's your favorite color or something like that. Or their favorite color, or just maybe it's their skin color, maybe they're brown tone or something. So you have the Page of Wands with the Six of Wands, the Judgment, and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you are really fighting for this victory. You got the Seven of Wands right here because the Page plus the Six makes a 7 anyway. So it's like reinforcing, like, do not let up on this path. It may be challenging. You may have a lot of mental back and forth, but you need to ground yourself in the truth, ground yourself in whatever spiritual practice you have, whatever religious text religious texts, spirituality, crystals, meditation practices. Stay grounded in that. Keep your energy cleansed. Keep your spiritual hygiene up because the battle is almost won. Okay, and you got the Judgment here with the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you are going to be stable and vibrant. You could be coming into this. Could be that earth sign that I was telling you about. This could be your earth in your chart. You know, you're becoming that stable person after whatever losses you took. You're becoming financially not only wealthy but business savvy. You're able to invest in other people. You're able to grow. You're able to flourish. You're in full bloom. Okay, they're really highlighting roses, so maybe those are significant to you in some kind of way. But I know roses also have thorns, so it's like, you know how to protect yourself now. And so you have Page of Cups with the King of Cups. Okay, so there's some sort of divine partnership coming in with you showing up with the Lovers as well, and the Tower, and the Empress, and the Sun. Major arcana on the way. So this is a major life shift. That's why it was so challenging. That's why it was hidden. That's why you had to do this deep soul work, because they wanted to bring in you wanted a new version of you, but you had to become that version. You wanted a new life. You had to become the version of you that could sustain and maintain that life that you wanted. And so there's some kind of emotional awakening happening internally, maybe with a divine counterpart, or someone wanting to work with you, or this could be your divine masculine initiating some sort of contact, some sort of communication, but it's going to be out the blue with this Tower. The Empress is here. I don't see the Emperor, so this could be like a age difference or a maturity difference, or someone who's more established in the business. But with this Sun here, it's all systems go. This is beautiful energy. This is bliss. This is joy. This is mind-blowing miracle. This is miracle territory right here. This is gonna like blow your mind. Okay, they're just advising you to not be too defensive against it. It's gonna seem too good to be true, and I know in the past things may have worked out that way, but this right here, you're gonna know it in your bones. This Empress is not to be played. It's gonna be stable. This is Venus could be dealing with a Taurian or a Libra or a Scorpio here, but you're gonna know it, or a Leo. But whatever this is, it's like it's gonna rock your world. This is amazing. So don't give into any arguments, any deception. Walk away from anything like that. Do not waste your energy on that type of thing. You got your Magician, yeah, you manifesting in Major Arcana all the way around. The divine is with you. You got to know that you're not alone. You may be tired, but your clarity is coming in, and you'll be able to deliver that clarity. And you got the King of Cups. So yeah, it's slow motion. Knight of King of Wands, slow motion, but it's because of some fear deep down that was holding you back, that was preventing you from perhaps even tapping into your crown chakra. You could have had an addictive pattern of thought, 11 o'clock, but now you're on the right path. So keep your mind clear, keep your thoughts of those that you want to manifest. Cool. So I'm pulling a Shaman Oracle card. While I do like the video, y'all, I truly appreciate it. Join the channel, subscribe if you feel moved. We love to have you here. And remember our summer sale, everything's in the description box. And we're also on TikTok, where we go live at PharaohsTarot, and Instagram with our oracle pulls. Tap in, gang. Okay, we have the moon. You got the moon twice. So something it's gonna come to the light, but as we these readers are timeless, but right now we're approaching the new moon in Leo. Okay, bam, we got the Leo card. And then you have the sun and the moon. I just picked up on that. So with that energy, it's like something is evident, but it's like you're just gonna pick up on it. It's like, oh wow, that's what that was. It's like that kind of energy. But it's also whenever you're in a moon energy, it doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. Okay, because the moon spends equal time, just like the sun. They each have their time to be present, and they each have the masculine and feminine energies are equally important. So you're learning that within yourself and externally. Maybe your relationships are evolving as you evolve. You're allowing more masculine energy as forms of friends, or feminine energy in forms of friends or lovers or something like that. Something is shifting because you're balancing out internally, so you're attracting healthier people. Okay, you got the moon with the tree of life, many paths, and the owl. Okay, so it's like your path was here to make you wiser, so that you can, you know, like I said, you're a good conversationalist, but sometimes you may speak about plans too prematurely, Gemini. You're realizing that you're heavily connected to the earth, and that is how you can figure out which way to move, is by using your heart chakra. It's a lot of green here. So Archangel Raphael may be here to help you heal some wounding. But and you're very generous. A lot, when you're in a good mood, you're in a good space, you're loving, you're caring, you're kind. But sometimes you have that shadow side, and you know, that other side, that twin, that comes out, and it's a little darker. They're transforming that darkness. Your duality is beautiful. You just want to always operate in the highest vibration whenever that other duality comes out, and it's blocked by fear. But you're wiser now. You're learning, because owls, you know, they pretty much chill during the day and come out at night. So you're learning how to work with your own energy. You know, before you get to a breaking point, before you get there, so you know when to like pull back into yourself and sort of like hibernate or something like that. You know, heart of the sky. Love is all. Love is the answer. And so you're coming back to that simple fact that. Yeah, it's gonna hit you. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Love is the lightning and the sorcerer. Love is gonna wash over you. This is like the energy of you just having a deep cry out of nowhere. It's gonna come in quickly. Maybe some communication is gonna trigger that, but it's gonna be a beautiful release that leads to a beautiful new beginning, Gemini. Hopefully this was helpful. So much love and light to you. Namaste.